today I will be reading the Heaven Story of Gabby McNamara. Is that how you pronounce it?
McNamara, yeah.
Okay, McNamara. I'm doing this again because the first one was not good enough.
Go ahead, Tanya.
So let's dive right into it, yeah? There once was a time, long, long ago, when the Garden of Eden flourished, and Adam and Eve lived in it. There was a time when, in this place of happiness and pure light, a being was created. And this being is known as the first angel. Its wings were tall and magnificent, sharp like crystals on a rock. The eyes piercing blue like a storming ocean. But it had a smile that was as warm as any summer day. Now, this being, this angel, it wandered the garden, and it became friends with the animals, and it learned about this world which its father had created. It was truly a wonderful time, but eventually things had to change, didn't they? And as time went by and the Garden of Eden was not the only thing that the earth had to offer, the angel began to wander and think about things. It wondered, why am I here? Why am I not in heaven? What is my purpose on this earth? So it asked its father, God, why am I here? And God replied, because, my dear angel, you are love. Now, the angel didn't understand what God meant, but it didn't question him. It just accepted it and continued its wanderings and its journey. And as time slowly changed and people evolved, this angel realized it had to join the humans, walk among them and be as they are. So it incarnated. First it was a little boy living in a village who was poor and everyone around him was riddled with sickness. But he brought them joy and he took care of the people. They were the reason that he was here, and he was the reason that they stayed. And eventually, the little boy died, as everyone does, and came again as a young woman this time, living in a world where women weren't considered worthy of anything. But he didn't let it get it. But the angel didn't let it get itself down. She stood up and she spoke out and she said, I'm not having this. And she didn't listen and she didn't do what she was told. And eventually that incarnation too died. And so on. The angel was always someone unexpected, someone strange and new in a time period where they didn't belong. Until, finally, the angel became Gabby, a sweet girl with the same blonde hair and blue eyes as the angel had. And she was special. She was kind and happy and laughing and open to new people. She saw the best in things and got excited about everything. She was truly one of a kind, and she seemed to glow wherever she went. It's a wonderful, wonderful incarnation attracted good people. She brought happiness to everyone. And the angel finally felt like its purpose was being fulfilled. This was what God had said all those centuries ago. It was love. That was its job. The angel was supposed to spread love and open people's hearts to it again. This realization brought some important people into Gabby's life. People who can help her find her true potential. People who will help her to become once again what she always was, and to truly continue her purpose on this earth through as many incarnations as she needs. The first angel, the little boy, the young woman, and now Gabby. Their job is only just beginning.
And can you give us an insight into the next chapter of her life story?
In the next chapter, she is going to experience a huge shock, I guess you could say, that will really change her life. And this shock isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just unexpected. And what's going to happen is that somehow she's going to suddenly be thrown into who she is. She won't be eased into it like you or I were. There's going to be a huge tidal wave, and suddenly, boom, something in her is going to awaken, and it's going to be very drastic. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it's going to be big.
So can you give her a tip how to prepare for that, or when it happens, how to deal with that, how to find support maybe when it's difficult? Any tips and advice?
There's no way to prepare for this. That's why it's a surprise.
Okay.
Or a shock. But when it does come, she could come to you or me or someone in the community, because we'll be able to see what it is and tell her what to do with it.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's hope the microphone picked